Okay, we're back to Coach Bolt. Open for questions. I'll start with Evan Bland.
Hey, well, what's just the message to the guys after this one?
Well, the message is we got to flush it quick, find a way to come back and be better tomorrow. Obviously, I know they're disappointed in the way the game ended, the back half of the game, finished for us. We've been on the right side of a lot of those, and today wasn't our day. And you got to give Maryland a lot of credit. I mean, they just kept coming, a lot of big swings by them. They punished the mistakes that we made on the mound, and we just got to show up tomorrow ready to play a more complete 9 innings.
Where did you see it get away today? Was it on the mound? Was it the offense not coming through in big spots? How would you kind of break that down?
Well, I wouldn't necessarily say that, you score 7 runs, you probably expect to win that game. Yeah, I mean, you're up 5-1 in the middle innings there. We get the shutdown inning in the fourth, and just too many balls left elevated. And to a good hitting team, the wind's right. It's a big part of the field. They had some big swings there. We got to finish it off. We got to find a way to make better pitches. We got to find a way to finish that game off on the mound when we've got a 5-1 lead in the fifth there.
Chris Bassett.
Well, does that make it maybe a little tougher to swallow, just knowing you did have the lead and then the couple mistakes there in the ninth for them to kind of add a couple insurance runs? Does that make this one a little more difficult to take maybe?
Yeah, of course. I mean, you get a chance to win the series there on Saturday, like I said, with a 4-run lead, and cough it up pretty quick, and then you find a way to kind of scrap back in it. You're right there, a 1-run game. Wynn makes a big pitch there to get the punch out on the 3-2 count to get to 2 outs, and I thought the play was there to be made at the plate. We just rushed it on the wild pitch there, and that was enough to stretch the lead and give them a little more confidence there in the ninth.
Michael Bruns.
Well, did Chance, excuse me, did Chance kind of have, was he leaving the ball up again? Was that kind of the issue today for him? Or, I mean, was he just kind of trying to find it all day?
Yeah, I thought, he made some big pitches to get off the field at times through the first 4 innings to leave it at, 1 run through 4 innings. His pitch count was still down. They were attacking him early. But, yeah, I mean, like I said, a sinker ball guy, got to get the ball down. I mean, doesn't have premium velocity. So any ball that's left up has got a chance to be barreled up pretty good. And, it's just you got to make better pitches, and that comes down to the bullpen making better pitches coming out of the pen as well, making more quality pitches, landing secondary pitches. And, again, they give credit to Maryland. I mean, they made us pay with every mistake that we made.
Jackson was talking about maybe the seniors being a big part of why this team's been able to bounce back from losses quick. What have you seen in just how this team goes about moving on from a bad result and flipping it to the next game?
They love to compete. They love to win. They love to get after it. I mean, this group, I never have to question their tenacity and, their want to. I mean, that's one thing that you can never take away from this group. I mean, up to this point, they've showed that they're going to fight, scrap, they're going to claw. Today wasn't perfect, but we're right there with a chance to win the game, in the middle innings and then the late innings as well. I mean, we weren't able to get those big hits. We got to move the baseball. We only punched out 5 times on the day, but 2 of them there in the 8th inning. I mean, but again, we got a group of guys that are very competitive, and I have no doubts they'll show up ready to compete tomorrow too.
Any questions in the queue for Coach? Put them in the queue or just ask it. Okay, not seeing any others. I'll end the press conference with Coach Bolt. We'll see you guys post game tomorrow. Thank you.